Hello, everyone, and welcome to Soul Stained Ink. My name is Beth, and I am here today to talk to you about Camp NaNoWriMo. Now, I've already put up the I'm doing camp video, so this one is just going to be over a couple of days, not really vlogging, but kind of telling you about how I did the day before. And I'll do just like the first few days of the month, and then if you would like to see more, you can comment down below and let me know that you enjoyed the video and would like me to continue with them. Yesterday, I wrote 204 words, considering that I haven't written anything remotely resembling my own work. You know, I've been doing classwork, and yes, it's my own work when I write classes or I respond because I have to take 30 hours of gifted and talented continuing education plus another like 15 hours of professional development this summer. So when I'm responding, I am creating my own responses, but it's not writing on my novel. I'm not counting those. Maybe I should count those because sometimes I get rather verbose. But anyway, 204 words was the most I have written for myself, other than a to-do list maybe, since mid-April. It was the first time I'd written on my novel since April 15th. So I'm fairly pleased with it. However, I really thought I was going to have more time to write. And then my schedule got completely changed last minute. So we were supposed to drive 45 minutes and meet my parents at a steakhouse for lunch and get a few of my things that had been left at their house into my car and bring them back to my house, which was great. But I was supposed to have my grandparents bringing me a chair and a shelf the day before. Instead, my grandparents ended up staying with my parents an extra day. So yesterday we drove 45 minutes, met everybody in the family for lunch at the steakhouse. And then my mom, instead of sending a chair and a shelf, sent the chair, the shelf, 2 more shelves, 8 or 9 boxes, and 3 other chairs for my kitchen. I think that's it. That was in Grandpa's trailer. Then I also got enough stuff that I almost couldn't put my kids back in the car because Mom didn't think about the fact that I would have all this other crap from Grandpa, plus my car's already full because I have 2 children in the back seat, and we had a very difficult time putting all the stuff she'd packed her car with into my car to bring it home. So I didn't have a whole heaping bunch of time. And every time we go on a trip, I have a 10-month-old. So even if it's an hour trip, couple hours at the restaurant, hour trip back, she was all over the place after that. So I really didn't get a chance to write. Today is July 2nd. And so far I haven't had a chance to write because as soon as I woke up, she woke up. And I'm a single mom. I live in the house by myself. I have a 7.5-year-old who's still asleep because I put her to bed 13 hours ago, and there's no telling what happened to that. So then my 10-month-old is just everywhere, and she wants a nap, but she doesn't want to take a nap. She's already helped me unload the dishwasher, so you can imagine what me trying to write would look like. I'm hoping during her nap time I will be able to sit down and write a couple hundred words, but I really don't think I'm going to be writing the 600 words a day that I was originally planning on, and definitely not the 1,600 words a day that November's going to call for. Unless we're back in classroom. If we're back in classroom, then my writing time will be reinstated at that point. But anyway, I have rambled on and on for like 5 minutes, and I haven't even gotten done with day 1. So I'm going to stop talking now, and I will get back to you guys and let you know how day 2 went. All right, guys, we are now into day 3. So my grand total for yesterday was 95 words. 95. I can't really write when the baby is awake because she's everywhere and into everything. So I was trying to write while she's asleep, and that didn't really work because as soon as I picked it up and started trying to write, she started rolling around. and talking, and I had to, check on her, make sure she was all good. Then she woke up and wouldn't go back to sleep unless she was on top of me. So I was writing like this, and that didn't work very well either. So I got 95 words, which is 95 more than I had before, and it pointed me in the direction that that chapter needed to go to be able to end the chapter and get my girls where I needed them to be. So, that's great. 95 words is 95 words. However, I have already been able to start writing today. So, like, here is yesterday's final, and then just this little bit I've gotten today. I haven't even counted up the words yet, but it's been a while since I showed you how I do that. So, why don't I do that? So, I write all of my first drafts by hand. I know I've mentioned that multiple times before, but if you're new here, I write everything by hand. I have an addiction to notebooks. You can't see it, but my desk that's right there, all my unused notebooks are taking up the two shelves that exist on the side of my desk. And that white shelf, the bottom shelf, and underneath the bottom shelf are covered with my used notebooks because I keep all of my used notebooks, whether they be novels or classes that I've written units for or whatever, they stay over there and I can fairly quickly find what they are because in my mind I know that, hey, I used the Care Bears notebook to write the unit on Native America or, whatever, which I did actually. And it's two notebooks down on the bottom shelf. I know my notebooks. But anyway, once I'm done writing for the day or for that time period, I just count word by word. So over the course of about 10 minutes with my phone going off and my kids sleeping and rolling around next to me, I wrote 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31 words, which is not great, but it is what it is. So 31 words. And then later when I get a chance to write some more, I'll hopefully fill several pages. And at the end, I will say WC for word count. And then underneath, I'll say DWC, which is daily word count. And I'll add my new word count to the previous word count from the day and come up with, like for yesterday, this word count was 48 and my DWC was 95. And I will continue doing that throughout the day. And then that makes it super easy to go back and say, okay, how many words did I write this week? Here's the beginning of the week. Here's all the daily word counts. Add them up. Here's my weekly word count, which I don't normally keep track of, but I do during like Camp Nano. I write it down in a notebook that I haven't done yet. Maybe I should do that. But anyway, that is day 2 and half of day 3. If I have any more updates for day 3, I'll come back later and let you know. All right, it is the morning of July 5th, and I didn't talk to you guys yesterday, and I didn't write anything yesterday, so, but that's because it was the 4th of July, so we had Independence Day stuff, and I thought we were going to spend the day just me and the girls at the house and then cracking some firecrackers before we went to bed last night. But then a good friend of mine brought his son over and spent the whole day with us, and they left to go to another thing, and we started popping firecrackers, and they came back to finish off the firecrackers with us. So I didn't really have a chance to write at all yesterday, but I wouldn't have changed anything. It was an absolutely fabulous day for all of us, but now I got to go write. So I'm going to end this little vlog here. It's not really a vlog, but whatever this is, I'm going to end it here. Ow, Melody! I'm getting beat up. Let me know if you enjoyed this. I don't think I'm going to do another one of these unless you guys tell me you liked them. But, if you like them, let me know and I'll do another one. I hope if you're doing Camp Nano that you're having a marvelous time and getting all the words and more. If you're not doing Camp Nano, I hope that whatever it is you're working on, you are doing well. she said, good going. So, you're all doing great. Hey, have a good one, guys. Bye.